This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. In other crime news, police continue to take illegal guns off the streets. 2 adult males, a 23-year-old and a 25-year-old, are in police custody, arrested on Thursday night after they were allegedly found in possession of a loaded firearm. A police report indicates that shortly before 10 p.m., officers attached to Operation Ceasefire, while on mobile patrol in the area of Palm Tree Avenue and Market Street in Coconut Grove, stopped and searched a silver Mazda Demio with 2 male occupants when they discovered the weapon. Subsequently, both males were arrested and are assisting police with their investigation. The Anti-Gang and Firearms Investigation Task Force will further investigate this incident. A 36-year-old male of Grand Bahama was remanded to the Bahamas Department of Corrections following his appearance in a magistrate's court in Freeport on Thursday. Thomas Jane Baptiste was charged with possession of an unlicensed firearm and possession of ammunition. He pleaded not guilty to both charges. However, he was denied bail. His matter is adjourned until August 3rd. As it relates to water rates on Grand Bahama, Member of Parliament for East Grand Bahama, Kwesi Thompson, says the Grand Bahama Utility Company is an affiliate company of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, with the shareholders being the same. Mr. Thompson says it is impossible for the Grand Bahama Port Authority to regulate itself.
At a time when it was necessary to create incentives to develop Grand Bahama, Freeport in particular, it was acceptable to give the Grand Bahama Port Authority regulatory authority over utilities, particularly water. There is also a difference between allowing a government to regulate itself and a private company. In New Providence and throughout the Bahamas, water is provided and regulated by the Water and Sewage Corporation. However, if there is a rate increase, it would have to be approved by the government, which is accountable to the people of the Bahamas.
Mr. Thompson goes on to argue that a fair and transparent process will be impossible to verify its validity, even if the information the decision is based on is true and correct. He says the process is stained due to the conflicting interest.
This is why the government must step in and participate in this process. The government must sit with the GBPA to determine a process that is truly fair and independent. The process will not be fair or transparent if left to themselves to make a decision. Secondly, the GBPA, the Grand Bahama Utility Company, must seek to partner with other communities throughout Grand Bahama to include even more people on their system, which would lead to more revenue. And thirdly, who is looking at the rates we in Grand Bahama are paying for water? Is this fair and compared to what others are paying throughout the Bahamas and the service that we receive? Is it right?
Mr. Thompson says rate charges to Grand Bahama utility customers have been proposed. However, he says this decision has been deferred for 2 years. The new increased rate is set to begin on May 1st and is expected to affect about 60% of customers, who will see an average of $8 added to their monthly water bills. The Bahamas Basketball Federation Round-Robin National Championships are underway at the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium and will climax on Sunday with the championship game. The tournament features championship teams from New Providence, Grand Bahama, South and Central Andros, Abaco, Bimini, and Eleuthera. On Thursday, the Showtime Ballers from Abaco defeated the New Providence champion Commonwealth Bank Giants 75-66, and Albacore Construction Fugees from Grand Bahama defeated the Bimini Marlins 93-80. Action continues tonight, and all day day on Saturday at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Tickets are $5 for kids, just $15 for the day in general admission, or $40 for a 3-day weekend pass. And finally, the University of the Bahamas men's soccer team is currently in second place in the Bahamas Football Association League play and is looking for new players to continue that trend in its next season. UB is looking for the next set of soccer mingos in the squad as they hold their open tryouts this Saturday, April 15th, 9 o'clock at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Assistant head coach Alex Thompson said they are looking for specific positions, but coachability is also paramount.
They need to be open to taking instruction, open to playing different rules, and having a growth mindset. Football is a game of failure, so they have to be able to quickly adapt and pick things up as soon as they make a mistake. We're mainly looking for left-footed players with a preference to a left center back, a left back, and a left midfielder. We're also in the market for another striker and another defensive midfielder. High-quality players and high-character guys are what's most important.
UB Athletics Department, led by Athletic Director Kimberly Roll, has also held recent tryouts for women's soccer, women's softball, and men's basketball. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.